Alright, so today we are attempting microwave eggs. The man does it all the time, kid does it. And they work pretty good. They taste pretty good. So mom's gonna try it today. We've got 6 eggs here. There's 3 of us today. And they say about a tablespoon of mayo per egg. I don't know if I'm gonna use that much, but we'll go with that. And that's a Hellmann's spicy mayo medium. And I'm gonna add a little sriracha for a little more spice. This is sriracha, the best hot sauce on earth. Get your fix. Signature. Add just enough to add a little more spice. Not everybody's gonna want as spicy as I am. I grab the salt and pepper. Give me just a second. All right. So now we have our salt and pepper added. I did about 6 cracks of each. I'm gonna start off with my fork and just poke the yolk. And do a little bit of mixing here. Really don't like the way the mayo looks mixing in with the eggs, but we'll get it all blended together. That should be enough with pork. And then I'm gonna go in with the baby whisk, which we got for Christmas and I haven't used yet. So thank you. Go ahead and get in there. Try not to make a mess on my counter. I really need to get a hand mixer. Or a bigger wire whisk. This would have been ideal if I had less eggs. But I did 6, like I said. And they say for like 2 to 4 eggs, like 30 to 40 seconds in the microwave. But I did 6, so I'm gonna go with like, let's say 50 seconds to start off and see what I end up with. Alright, I think that should be whisked enough. Sink and some water. Give me just a second. We're gonna pop this in the microwave. Alright, time to cook. 50 seconds and start. And we are cooking. Cute little flowery blue bowl in there. Or white bowl with blue flowers. And we're watching and we're waiting. I hear more paws and I'm gonna go put up my eggs while this is cooking. Alright, it says we are ready. Let's see. Here's my messy microwave. Need to wipe that out. Okay, not quite ready, but we will get there. Okay. Alright, grabbed a new fork. Yeah, 50 seconds was definitely not enough. I just had a little layer of egg that was cooked. Do another 50 seconds and see where that takes us. Smells good though. And we're still cooking, still cooking. Let's see. Probably gonna need a little more time, but we'll see. Is in there? Not really here. I see that they are fluffing up. Boom. Alright. Well, looks like still not quite done yet. That's okay. I'm gonna bring the puppy back over here. Yeah, definitely gonna have microwave cleaning on the agenda in the next couple of of days. Maybe I'll get to it today. Who knows? Stir that up some more. We're gonna go with a full minute this time. 60 seconds. Break up some of those big pieces. Maybe that'll help. All right, try again. And while we're waiting for those to cook, here is a lovely view of my backyard. The river is all the way down there. And that's where we plan on building our dream cabin. Can't wait. All right, we're gonna get back into the kitchen and check on those eggs. Wowza, you can see those are puffing up out that bowl. Holy cow. Oh my God, Becky. Look at those eggs. Still juicy. Juicy Lucy. But they're definitely cooking, so we're just cooking something. Let's see, this should be the last go around, because I do not like a wet egg. Alright, break it up a little bit. And I can hear my dryers going off too, calling my name. Luckily the kid had a 2-hour delay today, so she got to sleep in some. All right, we're gonna pop this back in. Let's say 40 seconds. All right, let's check on these bad boys again. Let's see. Closer. Looks like they might be done this time. Ouch. Bowl's a little hot. Yep, they look like they are done, so we're gonna go ahead and pull these out. All right, so the kid did not want any like a bagel or English muffin or anything like that, so I didn't make. Ooh, look at that steaming up the camera. Excuse my messy counter. This house is lived in, absolutely. Alright, so they feel a little bit overcooked now, so maybe 6 was a little much to do in the microwave, but we live and we learn, right? According to Alanis Morissette. And the faves. Alright, so since she didn't want any bread, we're gonna go ahead and move her eggs into a bowl. She just got up and started wandering around. We're gonna see what she thinks in a few. Got a couple things to throw on top here, and then she should be good. All right, so we have grabbed the Members Mark sharp cheddar. And sprinkle some cheese. Mix it in a little bit so it can get melty and gooey for her. She likes cheese. And let's see if we got anything else to put in there. Alright, so we decided that was going to be it for the kiddo, just the cheese and the eggs. I think she'll be good with that because she really wasn't super hungry this morning. Now I'm going to make man's toast. I've got my butter that chills out on the stove so that it's soft, and even doing that it's not very soft, so give me a sec. Threw the toast back in the toaster for a minute, that way it can warm up a little more because that butter is not soft even sitting on the stove. Get my finger off. And enjoying my Diet Coke. Staying away from the sugars. I have a coffee in my room too, courtesy of the daughter's boyfriend, because he always sends things over and I love it. Just a second, I'm gonna grab that toast. All right, so we got the toast warmed up, added some butter. Now we're gonna go in on the eggies. Give him some eggs. I want him to start eating more because he doesn't eat enough, and it stresses me out. So I'm not giving him too much because I know what he'll eat and he won't eat too much. I think that's probably about what he'll eat, if he even finishes that. Look at the crumb off of there. And I'll add a little more salt and pepper for his. Give about maybe 2 cracks each, 1 crack each, just a sec. Or if it's what I need. Cheese melting enough there. That should be good. I'll do a cute little silly folded napkin. Just because I'm weird like that. And that's okay. I enjoy it. Alright, and now we're going to go bring this to the child, give her her breakfast first, and we'll be back. Alright, kid was using the bathroom, so no eating for her yet. And we're going to go ahead and fold Dad's napkin. And just maybe start with it again. And some napkin stuff. And we come up with that. Cool. And we'll go bring him his breakfast, hopefully. Yeah, still warm. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so no one wants my breakfast today. He wants to go back to sleep because he doesn't have meetings. And the kid was using the bathroom and she said, ew, what are you talking about? Microwave eggs. So we'll see what she thinks later, but I'm sure she'll like them. They're just eggs. No big deal. I am going to get myself some more sriracha because, like I said, I like it spicy. Actually, I'll go with hot sauce, chili habanero. Okay, look at that. And finger open. It's just pretty spicy. And about that. And we will try. Probably should start warming up my hot sauce because it is better when you have warm hot sauce on eggs. Not as fluffy as I was going for. Like I said, I kind of expected that. But it's eggs, it's breakfast, it's protein, it's healthy, and it's spicy. What more could a girl ask for? Probably fluffier eggs, but I think she'll survive. Alright, yo. Till next time.